Hello, this is Guitar with Dodo. Today we're going to be learning the song called The Curse, written by Josh Ritter and originally from his So Runs the World Away album. Not a lot of videos on this song, almost any. Actually, I don't think there's any for this song on YouTube, so I thought I'd do it myself. Um, First, you're going to want to have your guitar in standard tuning. So just grab your tuning app, or if you do it by ear, you can do that too. And then, once you have your guitar in standard tuning, and you want to grab your capo, and you're going to want to put it on your fifth fret. Once you've done that, you're going to need to know the C chord, the E minor chord, the A chord. Oh no, I got that in the wrong order. You want to know your C chord, the A minor chord, the E minor chord, and your G chord. So to play your C minor chord, C. Sorry, I can't speak. My throat's kind of bothering me today. To play your C chord, bog standard C, you want to put your third finger on the fifth string, third fret. I don't know if the camera gets, there we go. Put your second finger, try not to flip y'all off, second finger on the fourth string, second fret, and first finger, second string, first fret. I like to do that every time I try a new chord just to see if I have enough, if I'm playing it right and none of the strings are buzzed. Like if I don't put enough pressure on one, you get a sound like that. So, but it should sound like this when you strum it from your fifth string down. Next, you're going to want your A minor chord. The A minor chord is played basically the C chord, except you move your third finger to your third string, second fret. So, starting from the fifth string down, so it's just move your third finger up. And next chord is a really simple chord to play. It's the E minor chord. You just put your second finger, fifth fret, second fret. Put your second finger, fifth string, second fret, and third finger, fourth string, second fret. And then you play from your low E down. So sixth string. So it's just a simple, and you just move your two fingers over and take your first finger off the strings. The last chord is the G chord. So second finger, sixth string, third fret. Let's see if that. Third finger, first string, third fret, and first finger, fifth string, second fret. So together should go. Now, the third part is your picking pattern. There's two different ways to do this. I'm going to show you the way I think Josh Ritter plays it, and if you look it up on Guitar Tab, I think this is the way they have you also try to play it. When I looked up how to play the song for the first time, so you play your bass, which on your C is your fifth string, and then you take your index finger and middle finger, and then you just do, and you claw at the third and second string. And then A minor is just the fifth bass, which is your fifth again, and then claw at the third and second twice. E minor bass, which is your sixth string, claw at the second and third string again, and then G, which is bass, which is your sixth string again, call out the second. So together sounds like. The way it sounded to me when I first learned the song, and I didn't know about this pattern. I played it like I play every other song that sounds like it's 3/4 or 3/4, or sounds like a waltz, which most waltzes are in 3/4. Is you play your bass, third, second, first. So together it sits out, and then you go from bass, third, second, first, and then you go first, second, third. I take that back. It's bass, third, second, first, second, third. You don't play your first string twice. Sorry about that. So together it sounds like. To me, that sounds better. It's personal preference. This is just the way I play it, and this is kind of how I'm going to be playing the song, the rest. So we have the intro first. The intro is C to A minor to E to G. C, A minor, E, G. You play the intro twice, and then it gets into the chorus. And then it gets into the verse, sorry. He opens his eyes, falls in love at first sight with the girl in the doorway with beautiful lines. How full of life after thousands of years. What a face to wake up to. Holds back a sigh as she touches his arm. She dusts off the bed, but till now he's been sleeping under miles of stone. Tried fig of his heart under scarab and bone. It starts back to its beating. At the end of every verse, you're going to play the G chord a little bit slower. So it goes E minor, and then G. You play slower, and then you pause for a second. So it goes. And then you have an interlude, which is the same verse. So it's the same chords as your intro and your verses. Play the first interlude once, and then go back into the verses. She carries him home, beautiful boat, watches the scene from a porthole and stowaway. Can hear all she says as she sits by his bed. One day his lips answer her in her own language. Days quickly pass, he loves making her laugh. First time he moves, it's her hair that he touches. She asked, are you cursed? Says, I think that I'm cured. Then he talks of the Nile and the girls from bulrushes. By the interlude, this interlude twice, like your intro. New Yorkie is laid in a glass-covered case. Pretends he is dead. People crowd round to see him, but each night she comes round to wander down the halls of a tomb that she calls a museum. Often he stops to rest, but then less and less. When it's her that looks tired, staying up asking questions. Learns how to read from the papers that she is writing about him, and he makes corrections. Is his face on a book? More and more come to look. Families from Iowa, Upper West Siders. One day is too much, decides to get up. As chaos ensues, he walks inside to find her. Again, and her face looks too pale. She asks, are you cursed? But his answer's obscure. So you play the third and fourth verse go together. There's no interlude. I should have clarified that earlier, but it continued. Chaos ensues. So it goes, chaos ensues. He walks outside to find her. She is using a cane, and her face looks too pale. She's happy to see him. As they walk, sees the portrait. She asked, "Are you cursed?" But his answer's obscure. The sandstorm of flashbulbs and rowdy reporters. And then interlude. You play this one 5 times. So just count your C, and then you'll keep on track with how many times you played it. This is my 3rd time. Fourth time. And straight into the verse after this G. Such reanimation, the 2 told the nation. He gets out of limos, he meets other women. He speaks of a family, the nights in the museum. Just one more rag, now he's dragging behind him. She stops going out, she just lies there in bed. Hotels and whatever towns they are speaking. Face starts to set and her hand starts to fold. And one day the dried figure of her heart stops its beating. Play this interlude twice too. Go on a ship, she asked why pyramids. He said, think of the mass, an immense invitation. She asked, are you cursed? He says, I think that I'm cured. And kisses and hopes she forget the question. Longer pause than usual, and then you go to the outro. Same chords. The only difference being is that you play the C twice. So after the G, you play it again, and then you play it immediately after. Play the outro twice. And then for a little pizzazz, you strum the C at the end. So that's how you play The Curse by Josh Ritter. It's a very nice song. I'm sorry that my throat's bad. I can't sing it better. It's hard for me to sing it even without the throat being what it is. But I hope you enjoy this video. If I continue to do stuff like this, hopefully it gets better. Not just playing and singing wise, but recording wise. And I hope you all have a great morning or evening, depending on when you're watching this. Adios.